it's a beehive or maybe a wasp's nest. Either way, it's pretty. Hello. I'm having a really good day. So this morning I got dragged, per usual, in a reading, but it was a very important dragging, and it led me um, to make some moves to make sure that I could bring love into my life and not be so guarded and defensive. And I'm not even critiquing that version of me because she got me through this past year. And it's been a hard year. But the year, like time, the cycle is ending, you know? It's been a year basically, or a little over, since I made all of these really big changes, and I'm in such a good place. And it's time to live from a space of gratitude, which is from a space of love. And I've just been reaching out to old friends and saying sorry and saying hi and checking in with people, and it's felt really good. And Spirit is just gifting me. I've seen 4 monarchs. I saw 3 in a row. I saw one and I was like, oh, and it was just like a sign that I was like in a really good place. And that was back near my home. And then got on the bus. I'm here in this park, and I've seen, did I see 2? And then I saw another. What is that? And now I'm seeing like a bird that I've never seen before. Anyways, I'm just feeling really good. And I guess I just wanted to come on here and tell you that the monarch is alive and well, the monarch butterfly. It's funny because I was in this space of kind of grief, and I wasn't going outside because the weather had kind of changed, and I thought that I wasn't going to be seeing them anymore, the monarch butterflies, and I really love them, and they've honestly become like God to me on this earth. It's really like, it brings me something really powerful to see them. So I was sad and I wasn't going outside as much, I realized, because I would be going outside every day like for the past few months, but I like had kind of stayed indoors or just kind of stayed close to home. But I'm back outside, and I just feel really good. And I guess I'm saying this to encourage people to reach out to people, put your pride to the side. Fuck pride, honestly. Like, have confidence in yourself and take care of yourself and be sure of yourself, but fuck the pride, because it just stops you from doing things that you should do and things that will ultimately make you happy, because of this weird thing around how it looks or how it's going to be perceived, or your ego, or whatever the fuck. And none of that matters at the end of the day. And I had to learn that lesson. So I'm speaking from a place of, not from like a uppity place, but from a person who was literally dealing with their pride this morning. So, yeah. Okay, bye. Do you see all the monarchs? They're in this flower bed. I guess they really love it. There's like 3 or 4 or 5, like I swear. I've just seen a bunch of them. Look, there's one right there. Oh, there's 2. Oh my god, there's a bunch. Oh my god. Look at them. Whoa. Look, there's one. She's kind of blending in. Hi, monarch. Oh my god. They're so pretty. Okay, let's just give a thank you. I don't know. These may not have been the ones that I've been seeing all, summer long, but thank you, monarchs. You bring so much joy to my life. Truly. I'm like bothering them, but I just wanted you guys to see them. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that freaks out over monarchs, but I don't know what to say. Like, it had been such a long time since I had seen them, and now there's like so many all in one place. Do you see that one right there? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Flap your wings, please. I'm like so ecstatic right now. You can't even tell me anything. They're just so gorgeous and they make me feel so happy. They're like deep in there. There's a bunch of them. There's like a bumblebee here too. I know, I should probably be a little more afraid, but I'm not because I love monarchs. Ah! Oh my god, look at them. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. Oh, the butterflies. Oh, so pretty. I have to capture my personal joy right now because there's like a million monarch butterflies around here. And I'm so happy. I feel like I've found like their sweet escape and I'm trying to figure out, oh my god. Look at there's one right here. That's me and my bestie. I love these butterflies. I can't explain to you how much I love these butterflies. I love them. I love them. I want to get a picture with me and my best friends. Like, you can't see them in this. It's because it's kind of camouflaged. Ah! That's my whole bestie. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out what kind of flower this is so that I can plant these in my garden when I have a house because I want the monarchs all over my home. Like, I love these butterflies. I'm in such a happy place right now because I cannot believe that I'm seeing so many of them in one place, and now I'm like learning the secrets and I'm about to literally plant this in my garden. There's so many of them, you wouldn't believe it. I can't even count at this point. I've seen so many. I've like fulfilled. Like I would be really sad if I didn't see another one, but I would be able to look back on this and know that I was gifted with this moment. And I know where to go from now on for like summer season if I want to see a monarch. I'm like amazed. Amazed. I found the monarch butterfly haven. They love it here. I'm gonna recreate something like this in my home. Cause look at how many there are. There's so many. There are so many. It's crazy. And they're so beautiful and they're so big and healthy. Like really healthy. Hello. I just wanted to show you guys, if you are a lover of monarch butterflies like me, then I wanted to show you a plant that they really, really love. Because you can like, oh, and also bumblebees. There's a bumblebee right there. But they really love this flower. I'm gonna put the name in the comments. But they, oh, hi! They love this flower. Like there's a bunch of them like further in the back, and these ones I've been like bothering them. I won't leave because I'm just so happy. Look at how many there are, and they're so happy, and they're healthy and they're big. They're huge. They're so sweet. I really, really love them. But anyways, yes, monarch butterflies. I'm gonna put the name. This is my home. These are my people. I don't know. I think I was a monarch in my past life or something. Because I love them. I love them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the geese are up there. Canadian geese. I'm keeping my distance. But look at the sun. She is out. I just wanted to give y'all like a nice like healing nature vlog. You can see it's beautiful. my monarchs are still over there. I'm literally gonna spend the rest of my life making sure that monarch butterflies are healthy and okay, because I love them so much. And because obviously they just deserve it, whether they did something for me or not. But look at this. Look at the beauty. Go to a lake. I'm also in a really, really good mood. Like I told you before, see, geese are huge. Did you know how big geese are? Also, there's 2 swans over there. Do you want me to show you? I'll go. Do you want to go see my monarch butterflies again? I know I'm the only one that's like gagged over this because no one else has come to see them. But I'm like, how long has it been since y'all saw monarchs? Because for me, like consistently I'm gonna go show you them again. Consistently seeing monarch butterflies, I swear it's been years. Or maybe I've just been so disconnected from Earth that I haven't seen them because I haven't noticed, you know? But I'm noticing. And I just want you guys to see them. Look, 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 look. There's 2 right here. Aren't they beautiful? They're like, they're like used to me now. I'm like, I won't leave them alone. But it's only because I love them so much. Like, you don't understand. They've been so healing. They've brought me such gifts. I'm like scared because you can't touch a butterfly's wings or else they'll be hurt. Hi. There's a big old bumblebee. I also love squirrels. Have squirrels been doing anything for y'all recently? Because they just make me laugh. Like, squirrels are the comedic relief we all need. Go outside and watch a squirrel and you'll just be cackling, like cracking up. Look at the little riverbed. Isn't that pretty? It's like a little riverbed. And then it leads into like this huge oasis that is just full of monarch butterflies. And I'm like tripping because I'm so into this. When I tell you, when I get a home, I'm gonna build something like this in my backyard. And it's just gonna be like an oasis for monarchs. See, there's somebody over there. Sorry, I shouldn't be showing you random people. But there's like someone over there taking a picture because it's amazing. It's such a gift. I found the name of this plant. So it's called a summer ragwort. I put it on my story, on my YouTube story. Look, 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 look. Look at her. And they're so healthy. They're huge. And the bumblebees love these plants too. So you're doing a big favor. I'm like gonna become a champion of, like, what do you, like, you know when people like dedicate their lives to like certain creatures? Like, I'm gonna own a monarch conservatory. And one for squirrels too, I swear to God. Because they're just such gifts. Look at them. They're just chilling. Can you see them in this one? Oh, I can't zoom in. Well, just know that they're having a good time. They're very healthy. They're happy. Oh, you guys, I love monarch butterflies. And there's a bumblebee. Okay, let me leave them alone. And I'm gonna go show you the swans. Do you want to see swans? I think I'm just doing like a little bit of a nature vlog. Maybe this would be nice for you guys. The reason why I don't do this very often is because I don't like to edit videos because I'm kind of lazy when it comes to editing. But I'll edit something together so you guys can kind of see some nature. Because it's been healing for me, and so I imagine it might be nice for you guys too. The geese are here, which means, girl, I'm not heading out. Because geese can be a little bit intense. Love them. Happy that they're alive and thriving. But, you know, from a distance. Oh, I wonder if I missed the swans. I don't know if they're still here. These are so big. They're so big. The trees in this park are so beautiful. I'm in Hyde Park, so I wasn't going to tell you, but Hyde Park is popular enough that I don't feel like it's a safety hazard. Squirrels are so funny, bro. They're so funny. This squirrel isn't even doing anything, but he's cracking me up. He has a like peanut in his hand. just like, it's the way they stop and go. Oh, look at the duckies. The duckies are here. You guys, here, I'm just gonna show you a bunch of cute animals. Here's the duck. Okay, I'll switch it. Hi. So I don't know if you'd want to see things like this, but like here's this really cool artwork. Look at the flowers. Aren't they beautiful? This looks like an indigenous carving. I'm not sure of what, but when I was in middle school, we used to do a lot of artwork. Look, there's a little wasp, or maybe that's a bee. I'm not sure. But we used to do a lot of, when we were learning about like indigenous history, but this was in Seattle. So in Seattle, I don't know if people prefer Native American, but that's the name that I had learned when we were younger. I don't remember what tribe, sorry. But we used to do a lot of artwork that was kind of trying to learn about that style of drawing or carving. But you know, it's popular, so in the indigenous world of art. But anyways, I guess I'll just show you some of Hyde Park. I mean, I'm not sure how long this vlog will be. Most of it was about the Monarchs. But there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. I know everybody like sees squirrels all the time, but you guys, squirrels are so funny to me. Squirrels are so funny. I don't know what it is. I think it's just their energy it's very oh, there's another monarch. I think it's just their energy. Like, they're so loving and adventurous and curious and crazy and chaotic. And it's like, so am I. I just connect with the squirrels. Me and the squirrels are friends. Oh, okay, so this is another flower that monarchs like. I'm just like taking notes. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Look, there's a monarch. I'll flip it around. There's a monarch butterfly. Look at when they open their wings. It's like, I didn't realize how potent the orange is. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so they really like these flowers too, and so do bumblebees. I'm gonna look up the name of this type of flower and include it. I'll tell you. I'm gonna look it up and then I'll come back to the blog and I'll let you know. The other one, this one is huge. There's a huge bumblebee. This one is called a I want to say Ragnarok. No, it's not. The other one was called a summer ragwort. Summer ragwort. Look at the monarch. Oh, I'm such a big fan of monarchs. I'm literally their #1 fan. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna look up the... Okay, so the names of these types of flowers that the monarchs love. It's called a West Indian lantana. They also just say lantana. I think lantana is the general name of the species. And then there's like specific ones, and one of the specific ones that came up when I looked it up on like the Apple plant lookup was the West Indian lantana. So that's a flower that they really like, along with the summer ragwort. So if you love monarchs and you want to take care of them, plant those in your garden, because they like them and they're chilling on them. I just love to see them so healthy and happy. It just like, it feels right. It feels like the earth is, you know, like we're doing all right. And that just makes me feel so happy. And I just feel very lucky to have gotten to see so many of them, because it really is a gift. Like, you've all heard that monarchs are endangered. And I've read a few months ago, maybe weeks ago, that they were on the bridge of extinction, which I don't even agree with and I don't believe. Just because, you know, I just don't want to say things like that. So I don't agree. But it's important that we take care of them. There's another one. And so it's just so nice to be in a space where there's so many and you get to appreciate them and just like, you know, see a creature that is so remarkable. Butterflies in themselves are just so remarkable. They just do these long journeys and they transform out of their caterpillar phase into these incredible flying beings. But even as caterpillars, they're beautiful and amazing. And yeah, Yeah. Can we just talk about some of our... Oh, look at these. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? Look at all these flowers. Oh, look at these. Aren't they pretty? Look at the squirrel. Look at the squirrel. They're so... They're just chaotic energy. It's what I'm telling you. Oh my God. I swear, I've been seeing... pigeons are quite common in cities, as we all know. Look at this tree. Isn't that amazing? Wouldn't it be beautiful to have a flower tree? I want a flower tree that's this big in my backyard. When I get a backyard. I heard that pigeon laugh as it was coming behind me. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? So gorgeous. Come on. Oh, you gotta love nature. You really, really gotta love nature. Even in the most, simple, still so beautiful. Like, please, Mother Earth, give us a break. Psych, never give us a break. Oh, there's another butterfly. You guys, they're everywhere. I don't care that I've seen a million. I cut myself off. I was gonna say, I don't care that I've seen a million today and I know where they are so I can go and intentionally find them. Every time I see one, I will consider them literally God, literally spirit, my ancestors, my spiritual team, love, Mother Earth, just coming and being like, mwah, to me. It feels like such a gift to see them. I can't explain it. I think they just came to me. I mean, they are just incredibly beautiful. They're iconic butterflies for a reason, but they came into my life at a time where I was so depressed and I really needed like a sign from God. And I mean, Mother Earth has been like the constant for me. Look at these plants. Look. They sell these as flowers you can buy. Hold on. Mother Earth has been such a constant for me this year and such a healing energy for me this year. She's literally, those are sunflowers that have been dried out by now. But she's like been, my savior, honestly. And I just consider any gift. Oh, these, you can buy these in the stores. They're so pretty and unique and they feel so interesting. Oh, goodness gracious. A bee just landed on me. But I tried not to touch it. I don't think I touched it. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? They're like metallic. They're so pretty. Look at. Go and feel some plants. They feel so nice. And so like stimulating. Anyways, I think I'm like bleeding. I'm on my period. Sorry if that's... Actually, no, I'm not sorry. You're welcome, because that's how you were created. Look. Look, look, look. Aren't they pretty? And look at the birdies. They're so sweet. Birds. Ooh, look, look, look. These birds are so cute. I saw one of these birds come back to life, you guys. It flew into a window inside, the window right next to me. And I didn't see any of that happen. I just saw people reacting to it. I took off my headphones, I looked, and there's a guy like coming over. He was like an angel, I swear to God. Yeah, there was a guy coming over and he was like an angel, and he like picked up the bird. He was laughing, he was calm, placed the bird outside, came back inside, was like la 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 la, and was gone. And I got a call from my boss, so I had to get up and go outside. I still by that point did not know what had happened. I by that point went outside, to take the call, I saw the bird lying there, and the bird was gone. And, oh, my dad's calling. Hold on, I'll have to finish the story later. Right, okay, so where was I? So, I was outside taking the call, and I looked and I saw the bird, and the bird was gone, like, very clearly, just lying there. And then, I turned away because I was sad, but then I turned back, and there's another bird, and it came up to the bird, and it kind of, like, booped in its ear, and it was like, boop, boop, like, whatever sounds birds make, chirp, chirp. And, bitch, the bird, I swear to God, the bird got up and flew off. Like, it didn't just get hit by the window, and, like, it wasn't dead. Like, that bird was gone. It came back to life, I swear to God. I swear. That other bird and that man, angels, revived that bird. And I was just a witness. And it was incredible. And I was like, you guys, like, you had to have seen it. Like, it was like out of a movie. Like, when you see really bad editing in a movie and you're like, come on. That's what it was like, because it was so unbelievable. I was like, what the fuck? Like, the bird just, like, out of its, like, position, wings closed, like it was gone. Booped right back up. Crazy. I was really happy for the bird, though. So, new life, rebirth. That and all the butterflies, come on. Rebirth, transformation energy in the air. And it's all around us. We all feel it. Okay, I have to go home now. Bye. I just wanted to make a little video in advocacy of the trees, and I guess in advocacy of being okay with having some weight to you. I was just leaning up against a tree, and then I closed my eyes and I saw the color orange, and then I opened my eyes and I smelled oranges for some reason. Very random. I don't know if that had any connection at all. But the point was that I was leaning up against the tree, and I'll do it again. Yeah. When you lean up against a tree and you feel it, it doesn't feel heavy, right? Like, just like the vibe of the tree feels quite calm and, like, I don't know, light. Feels like light as a feather, honestly. It almost feels hollow. But we all know that in lifting a tree, trees are not hollow. Trees are heavy and they have weight to them. But I guess it's like a testament to allowing yourself to grow and have experiences and have baggage, I guess, and put on weight. Like, I don't know, but I just feel like there's something to the heaviness in the weight, but the lightness in the energy. And I think it combats this whole thing right now around, like, it combats fat phobia. To me, I think trees are a great sign of why fat phobia is discrimination and is invalid. Because weight doesn't really have anything to do with health and with, the health of your spiritual body. That, like, trees can weigh tons and their spiritual body is healthy and light. And you also see there's, like, the balance, like, because that weight is darkness, that heaviness is darkness. But then there's light in the energy, there's light in the unseen. And so you balance. That density in the physical is necessary for that lightness in the spiritual or in the metaphysical. It's like in every tree that I've touched. It's always something I've noticed. Like, you feel it and it feels so firm and so light. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like you would know what I mean if you just touched a tree. Doesn't it just kind of feel light? Even though we know it's heavy and it's strong and it's sturdy, and that strength and that sturdiness can only come from it being heavy. If it was hollow, it would knock over when you lean on it. But anything can lean against a tree pretty much, and the tree's going to stand. That's that weight. That is the gift of having weight to you. right? But when you feel it, when you touch the tree, it's light as a feather. What are those? I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. Do you guys think that trees hold any resentment over the way that they were used? I guess more specifically during like the Jim Crow civil rights Reconstruction era, where in the States where black people were hung from trees and murdered that way. Do you think that trees hold any resentment for the fact that that's how they were used during that time? And do you think that there is, I wonder, like, if trees could talk, right? But I wonder if it would be helpful, maybe not only just for black people, especially for the families directly connected to the people where, their family members were hung, to connect with those trees. And I wonder if those trees would have anything to tell us, any secrets or something. I am seeing a monarch. To me, that's confirmation of something. I think maybe of what I just said. I think that maybe, and you know what, because black people have always been, root work, right? In the States at least. But we work with the earth, we work with the land, we work with nature, and that is how we, do our magic work. And it's been used against us in so many ways, especially with slavery and the way that we had to, tilling the land was part of the enslavement. I wonder if there is something to us talking to the land and we're already naturally allies with the land, but I wonder if we should be a little bit more intentional about making it known to nature, especially wherever we're from, wherever your ancestors were enslaved, wherever you've experienced violence in connection with nature, because we basically suffered alongside each other, you know what I mean? And we're both having our reckonings now kind of around the same time, which is interesting. So I wonder if there's something to being more intentional around building a relationship with nature that recognizes our shared history, and healing from that and honoring each other and empowering each other to act in revolution and in regeneration. You know what I mean? And I wonder if there's a way to connect to the ancestors of nature. Like, because I wonder for trees, like, trees live for such a long time that they don't necessarily experience, they don't experience deaths as often as we do as human beings. But I do wonder if there is a different way that trees gain ancestors. Maybe death looks differently for trees, and it's not about like actually dying or rotting or anything like that. You want to see some more nature? But instead, it's something else. Maybe it's more emotional or spiritual. Look. Looky. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they so gorgeous? Doesn't this feel like you're in the tropics? It's so pretty. There's a sunflower. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything to that? What do you guys think? Okay, what I'm thinking is like, so there are very well-known crops and resources and parts of nature that were used during slavery. And you can apply this to any period of exploitation in connection to your community that you are part of on Earth. So for me, I'm a part of the Black community. Specifically when it comes to my ancestors and slavery, I am from Jamaica. So that's that's the land that I am connected to when it comes to violence and what we're healing from and the trauma that we're working through. And in terms of how we can connect more deeply to nature and what relationships we want to bond and what creatures and plant life that you want to connect with and try and really build strong relationships with, it would be looking at what was used, what crops were being harvested during that time and were big money makers, I guess, during slavery. I know that, we all know cotton is a big one. I think, is cane sugar coffee? I don't know. I don't really know all that much. Yeah, I'm just thinking that, so for people whose ancestors were working with cotton, wouldn't it make sense to kind of try and form a connection with the ancestry of cotton and with cotton on earth today and see what we can share about our experiences? And also, wouldn't that also give us some insight into what life was like during that time and what we need to know and what the earth has to share with us by connecting with those specific creatures, life forms, plant life? And I don't know, I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I am. But yeah, what do you guys think? I personally wouldn't mind doing that. I don't know how that works. I don't know what that looks like. Like, you could do the same thing with the Atlantic Ocean, right? Because how many black people were lost jumping off ships, being thrown off ships because they died on the ships? How much life was lost in the ocean even. We could even do it from the continent perspective, not from the perspective of the people who gave us away, but from the perspective of the ancestors who were being enslaved but who didn't even make it off the continent. Like, they might have died on that land fighting or running away or of sickness or just of some type of tragedy, but they were in the energy of enslavement. That's what was happening during that time. I think all of those, I think we should be looking to try and connect with nature and bond over our shared history and recognize that we have something, we're working together. You know what I mean? It's not us against nature. Never has been, obviously, but seriously, it makes sense for us to work together. It would make sense for any community who has been violated and who, nature has been used as a weapon or as been used to be part of the violation. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. What do you think?